Recently, there's been talk about steroid use in professional golf. PGA Commissioner Tim Finchem said preparing for a golf tournament by taking steroids is no different than kicking your ball in the rough. Wow, I gotta tell you, that statement really pulled the rug out from under me. So much so that upon replacing the rug, I went out and bought a rule book and was astonished to find that Mr. Finchem was correct. You're not allowed to kick your ball in the rough. How is that possible? You spend all this time walking through the rough, finding your ball in a horrible spot, easily accessible to a far superior spot. What are you supposed to do? Just leave it there? But wait, it doesn't end there. According to my reading, all cheating in golf is against the rules. My friend Bill and I play golf every few weeks and we cheat like crazy. And we're not just some weekend hackers. I mean, last week we played on a Tuesday. On the first hole, we got to talking about this whole obsession with honesty in golf. Anyway, with nuclear rules in effect, I took a gimme from a greenside bunker and Bill said, you know, the only people who don't cheat at golf are the pros. And the only reason the pros don't cheat is because it's really hard for them to cheat. I thought he made an excellent point. It is hard for the pros to cheat. I mean, they're being watched by cameras and fans and officials and their golf partners. So let's say Vijay Singh loses his ball. And he wants to do the thing that I would do, which is, you know, drop a ball through a hole in my pants leg. Another reason it's hard for the pros to cheat is that there are scoreboards all over the place. So they can't just say, you know what, I'll take a 3 on that hole. And yet, with all those scoreboards all over the place, they still have to keep their own scores. Why? It's like Chuck Yeager testing out a new fighter jet and having to serve the onboard drinks. It's crazy. You know, I tried to get Chuck Yeager to talk about this, but I couldn't reach him, so I talked to a professional golfer. I'm here with Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods. Okay, first question. When you play in a major tournament as opposed to just a normal stop on the tour, do you have a different strategy for when you take your back nine mulligan?
No, I really don't, no. Generally, it's under the most intense situations. I like to use the mulligan or throw my opponent's ball. I mean, that's probably the timing of it. It's all about timing. The problem is there's a couple people following us, generally.
Vijay Singh, he cheats a lot, doesn't he?
You know, he's thrown my ball a couple times in the water. There's no doubt. Yeah.
You know, he seems like the most significant cheater because, I mean, obviously a guy like Jeff Maggart, he cheats. Brad Faxon.
Right.
I've seen him, he's supposed to be a great putter, but I've seen him place his mark in front of his ball and then put the ball down in front of that.
Is that why he makes so many putts? Because he's always closer to the hole. That's an advantage, isn't it?
Well, you didn't hear it from me. Well, obviously you did.
Well, you just did.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, though.
Well, okay, you know, it's heads up. So, by the way, you know, how you fix for money, you okay? Because, you know, I still get Seinfeld residuals, so if you need any help, you know.
Well, I got to work for mine. I mean, you don't have to do anything.
No.
Which is a big difference.
I have to go to the mailbox.
That's a lot of effort, isn't it?
I don't understand how people walk to the mailbox without the possibility of residuals. I mean, how do they make that walk every day?
I don't know. I obviously I don't go to the mailbox because I don't have any residuals.
Yeah. Now, you dropped out of Stanford after your freshman year.
Sophomore year.
Sophomore year.
Yeah, I actually got kicked out. Yeah, thank you. I got my certificate of attendance, so I attended. I just didn't get the whole degree thing.
Do you realize the difference in earnings potential between a person who stays in school and someone who drops out?
Yeah, but see, I started to major in econ, and I think Stanford did such a great job in such a short span of time of teaching me econ that I made the right economical decision. That's what I was there for, is to learn. I just learned really quick in a short span of time.
Wow. I took Econ 205 at the University of Maryland. I got a 48 on the first exam, and I dropped the class.
Did you really?
And it's unbelievable when you think about the success I've had despite that.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
I'm pretty inspirational. You know,
In a lot of different ways.
Yeah. The CA Sports golf game.
Mm-hmm.
This is harder than real golf, isn't it?
I think it is.
Like, don't you think it's unfair that a 12-year-old kid could whip you in this game?
Actually, I've had 6 and 7-year-olds beat me. So.
Now, your caddy, Steve Williams, do you let him play the video game, or does he have to work for you for that too?
It's all about pushing people, and I like to push him pretty hard. So when he's away from golf, he doesn't really talk to me ever.
Well, anyway, I'm here with Tiger Woods. I have no more questions for him, and that's it. You know, the PGA says when you cheat at their game, you're only cheating yourselves. What they don't understand is, I have no problem with that. In fact, do they sell human growth hormone at the pro shop?